will officiate. Interment will take place at Oak Level Cemetery. Moss service directing. Ms. Reed passed away on Friday at Cullman Regional Medical Center. Visitation will be today at the funeral home at 11 a.m. for the family and 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. for friends. Funeral services for Charlie Marie Kraft, 85 of Cullman, will be at 2 p.m. today at Simcoe Methodist Church. Pastor Tony Thomas officiating. Burial in the church cemetery. The body will lie in state 1 to 2 p.m. at the church. Cullman Heritage directs. Ms. Kraft passed away on Thursday. Funeral services for Charlie B. Mitchell, age 94 of Cullman, were yesterday at Cullman Heritage Funeral Home Chapel. The Reverend Stanley Dye officiated. Burial in Cullman City Cemetery. Cullman Heritage was in charge. Mr. Mitchell passed away on Thursday. Funeral services for Miles Sonny William Lynn, age 66 of Cullman, will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow at Cullman Heritage Chapel. With Tommy Graves officiating, interment will follow at Duck River Cemetery. Cullman Heritage directing. Mr. Lynn passed away on Saturday. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Today on 2, it is Monday, the 30th day of July, almost the end of July.
The year is half over.
Looking out the window, I like the window. I can just turn to my side. In the past, it was always behind us.
Yeah,
Look out the window,
see.
some thunderheads. Looks like we may have some storms today.
Well, it even sprinkled just a little bit when I went back outside,
Okay.
yeah.
All
So
right.
we might get a little rain, who knows?
Well, let's start with the weather. Our weather brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue, and make the switch to Mitch. Here's the weather almanac for today. No, here's the satellite picture for today, and you can see some rain activity in the Midwest. Boy, they've had a dry summer, but started to rain a little bit toward the end of last week. There's the satellite picture over the southeast. And what's coming up next? The forecast for today? Yes, it is. Partly sunny, 20% chance of rain, maybe some thunderstorms, could be some severe weather later on today, high near 91. Cloudy tonight, 60% chance of rain, a low near 73. Tomorrow, 40% chance of rain, a high around 92. And then 92 for almost the rest of the week, warming up a little bit more so on Saturday with a slight chance of rain each day. That's the weather outlook for the next several days.
All right, typical.
We have big news here on Channel 2
Yes,
today. And if I'll move my glasses out of the way, we are streaming live on the internet today.
Wow!
How about that?
So you can see us all over the country.
Yes.
Fantastic. Hi, Mom.
There you can see a picture of the website, and a picture of the website, and a picture of the website, and a picture. Okay, now you can see something a little bit different on there. You can see actual people on there.
Yay! Isn't that exciting?
Yes, we have been working on that. So many changes here in Channel 2 this
I
summer.
know. Wow, we are really getting with it.
I guess so.
We have come up to the 21st century.
So if you have friends who do not have charter cable, that is not a situation anymore.
That's true. That's
We
true.
are live on the internet, channel2cullman.com.
So that's what they need to go to in order to be able, and that's just any time throughout the day, right? Doesn't matter?
Throughout the day.
Okay.
The program is archived on YouTube as well.
Aha.
So if you
Okay.
miss the program, or you want to go watch something again, something like that, you can do so. The link is on the website, channel2cullman.com. The same thing is on Facebook.
Okay.
So if you're looking at Channel 2 on Facebook, the streaming is live there also.
And you spell out the number 2 for Facebook, so for...
Well, use the numeral 2.
Okay, for the website.
And for Facebook, you spell it out.
Right,
Yeah.
so it's a little bit confusing, so you got to kind of know which one, but
Right.
yeah.
But the easiest thing is go to the website,
Yeah.
channel2cullman.com, watch the program live, or watch previous programs.
Yeah, fantastic.
We're working on something that will show you the future.
Oh, good. Can I know about that too?
Yeah, so if you want to know the election results,
Okay.
you don't have to wait till November.
Okay, we'll tell you right here. We'll make them up, but that's okay.
Well, I didn't tell that part of it.
What is it you always say? It was always the news that matters most to us.
That's
Well, it's the election returns matters most to us and what we want it to be. So I like that.
I wonder if anybody ever thought about really doing that
I don't
sometime.
know. Wouldn't that be cool? That would be good.
Well, let's see. Another big event coming up is at Faith Baptist Church in a couple of weeks. They have, I don't know if this is their homecoming or a big weekend event, but Brother Jeff Steele sent us a recording telling about what's going on at Faith Baptist Church.
It's Jubilee time, and coming up August the 10th through the 12th, we'd like to invite you to Faith Baptist Church. This year's Jubilee on Friday, August the 10th, beginning at 7 o'clock, the Triumphant Quartet.
I am saved by grace. I've been saved by grace. I love to recall the day He saved me, cleansed me, and made me His dear child.
Not only will the Triumphant Quartet be singing, but Eric Bennett, their bass singer, will be doing the preaching for us on Friday night, August the 10th. Then on Saturday night, August the 11th, we'll have Wilburn and Wilburn, Jonathan and Jordan. You know Jonathan sang Lead with Gold City for many years. Did such a great job. He and his son have one of the great new groups in gospel music now. And on Saturday night, August the 11th, Aaron Wilburn will be doing our speaking.
For our 25th anniversary, I took her down to Albuquerque. For our 50th, thought I might go down and pick her up.
August 10th through the 12th, our Homecoming Jubilee, Faith Baptist Church in the Vinemont community on Highway 31 North, the Triumphant Quartet on Friday night. Wilburn and Wilburn and Aaron Wilburn speaking on Saturday night, and on Sunday the Steels, Wilburn and Wilburn, and I'll be bringing our homecoming message. Don't miss it. For more information, call us, area code 256-734-7307.
There we go. Big event coming up in a couple of weeks at Faith Baptist Church. We gave you a quick peek of our Facebook friend of the day.
Yes,
we'll
we
show
did.
it to you again just in case you didn't see it so fast.
That's Jennifer Hill, and she works at Wallace State Community College, and she, I know, goes to St. John's Church.
Yes, they
but
do.
also, let's see, she likes reading the Hunger Games trilogy. How about that?
Have you read those?
I have not. You probably have.
I'm in the, just started the third book.
Do you like it?
So-so.
Okay, okay.
It's a good moving story.
Okay.
I'll have to watch the movie.
Yeah.
They made a movie out of the
Yeah,
first book.
mhm,
But,
right.
yeah, it's interesting.
I haven't read it yet.
But
I
it's-
might. I don't know.
Yeah, just a quick story that intrigues me about the Hunger Games. A lot of men my age have bragged about, Dennis, you got to read this book. This is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandson has read it, and he says, this is really a good, and I have never run across a book
Right.
that has such a wide age range, especially with men. Now, with women, Harry Potter was a big thing for
Yeah.
all ages, but for men, it's interesting.
Yeah, well, that is
but it's a
good.
good adventure story.
Yeah, very
All right.
good. Yeah.
Let's talk about our guests.
All right. Dawn Owens is here today, and she is with Link of Cullman County, and also Miss Karla Brauer, the tutor doctor. We've been talking about that for a while now, and we're going to find out a little bit more information about them and find out what all they do. And we're going to find out about Link of Cullman County. I think this is a relatively new organization, so I'm going to visit with both those ladies today.
And coming up next, George Spear has news and commentary, so stay tuned.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
Time for news and commentary. Hey, we've got it this morning at Channel 2. You can join us. In fact, if you'd like to share your thoughts on some of these issues we're talking about, give us a call and friend us on Facebook, Channel 2 Cullman. Let me tell you about something that happened Friday. Randall Shedd, Commission on Aging Director, put together something that I thought was really quite unique. It was rather unusual because I can't think of a single time that all the chairmen of the county commission, all the chairmen, former chairmen, were together in one room. Probably be a dangerous situation, you understand, because many of them ran against each other. There's probably no other office that I can think of that could be more volatile when it comes to individuals crossing paths, because like I said, so many of them ran against each other. We had, to begin with, Randall Shedd was one of the chairmen, right? We had Robert Harbison, Roy Gamble, Norman Tucker, myself, and James Graves, all in one room for a luncheon to honor Roy Gamble, who is in the nursing home down in Hanceville. Victoria and Manor was so kind to host us, and I appreciated that. They were very nice. But it was interesting to hear Randall asked us, our best advice for the incoming chairman of the county commission, Kenneth Walker, and everyone had something to say as far as advice. And it was interesting because I was the first one to pipe up when he asked us, he threw it out on the table, said, "What's your advice for the new guy?" And I said, well, my advice would be to leave your party at the door with a metal detector, because oftentimes when you get into office, you got people who want to try to tell you that you're wrong for hiring this person, or that person's not a Republican, or vice versa. What was interesting is the mayor of Hanceville, Kenneth Nell, joined us. It was his area, right? His that facility was in his area. So he said, "Oh, that doesn't happen that much anymore, does it?" And several of us said, "No, it still goes on. Maybe when you don't have a party and you run for mayor, it's a different situation. But when you run for a local office, it can be that way." Hey, good morning.
Hey, George, let me correct you. Victoria Manor is an assisted living.
Assisted living, I'm sorry, okay.
Not nursing home.
Okay, but do they have any patients down there who are disabled? That are...
yeah, in wheelchairs or something, but...
but it's assisted living.
There is a difference, though.
Okay, yeah.
Assisted living is a higher level.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you. I didn't go inside the facility except for go to their one of their dining rooms, but it's a very nice facility, and Roy Gamble really, he was talking about being an elite group, being chairman. He was elite among the elite because he's the only World War II veteran that we had, in our group meetings. So we really had a good time. Down in Huntsville, well, you're going to be seeing another retailer selling alcohol. CVS is going to be the fourth retailer to sell alcohol down in Huntsville since it went wet back in March. If you live in the city of Cullman, this heads up just some things you need to take care of here. CSX Railroad is going to close the intersection of Arnold Street at Depot Park today, if it hasn't been done so already. And it has, okay. And it should be reopened by tomorrow evening, according to the folks from the Cullman Police Department. Main Avenue at 8th Street Northeast will be closed tomorrow. Should be reopened by Wednesday evening. Mitchell Road will be closed Wednesday and should be reopened by Thursday, according to the report. So heads up on those pieces of information. The drought's taken its toll. Some Morgan, Limestone, and Lawrence County big farms are saying that they're looking at about a 50% loss from this drought when it comes to corn. The texting and driving ban trumping local laws. If you text while you drive, come Wednesday, and I thought this law was already in effect. Wednesday it goes into full effect. Some counties or some cities, municipalities have passed the laws, but apparently the state law is going to be a stronger one. And I'm wondering how strong it is when all you're doing to do, the first offense is $25. The second offense, $50 if you're texting while driving. The third offense, $75. 2 penalty points on your driver's license, possible automobile insurance hike if you get a third offense. But how do you determine if someone's driving recklessly, and if you're going to text while driving, then that's the issue that many people have, is that you're driving recklessly. Why not get them for reckless driving, right? Isn't that against the law too? This $25 fine, though, sounds like a lot like cockfighting in Alabama. You know what I mean? Something people would tolerate, but it wouldn't necessarily give you much of a fine for. In Huntsville, a man early Sunday morning on an overpass downtown hits another vehicle and comes to an abrupt halt. He decides to get out of his vehicle. He can't get out the driver's side. He has to go out the passenger side. And when he does, he falls out of the car down 50 feet to the other lane. So he's in critical shape. Now, if I told you Birmingham native R.G. Armstrong has died, you probably wouldn't have a clue who I was talking about. But if I tell you this guy's just about on every afternoon on Have Gun Will Travel, how about Maverick? How about Gunsmoke? Oh my gosh, look at the number of shows this man has been on. And 95 years old, R.G. Armstrong. He once told a reporter that when he was a kid growing up in Birmingham, that he really wanted to get into the acting field. But he said only sissies did that. How many times have you heard the word sissy? And if you use it, you know what you're indicating. And if you are indicating something, you don't dare say anything on the airwaves, because we'll just ask the folks who make chicken, Chick-fil-A, what happens. You know, Billy Graham came out backing Chick-fil-A and their position on homosexuality. And look, no one said a thing. But wait until Billy Graham passes away. Don't you just know, as soon as he's gone, there's going to be an attempt to try to smear him? Just wait. Mark my words. Somebody's going to come up with some expose. They don't dare do it now. Sorry, getting on my soapbox again. Olympic tickets. been given to foreign delegates, but no, they haven't. They're being sold on the streets of London. And how about that opening ceremony? Was that really the Queen that came down out of the sky? It was really her, right, that parachuted in there to the opening? I believe it was, yeah. Well, Mr. Bean, I like Mr. Bean, don't you? You know, the British series that the guy is so much of a rubber face, you know. I love some of those comedy scenes that he's in. And speaking of the Olympics, well, this is probably going to be, well, this is the biggest audience they've had, period. All these people watching NBC and watching the Olympics. Today you're going to see the swimming portion of the 2012 Olympics this afternoon. The headliner is going to be the men's 200-meter free. That'll be the main thing you'll be watching. Of course, it's delayed. You can watch it streaming, I've been told. I haven't attempted to do so. 1:40 this afternoon is whenever NBC starts streaming that particular feed. Good morning.
Yeah, Mr. George.
Hey, what's up?
I was just reading yesterday's paper, and there's a new beer store opened up in Vancouver somewhere. And it gives the Alabama Highway Northwest. That's how it gives the address of it. It's supposed to be a new beer store, Brauer and Company Beverages.
Okay. A new beer store somewhere in Cullman, you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Could be a wine and beer tasting.
Wine and beer tasting.
Yeah.
Daily at 5. Isn't that known as happy hour? Okay.
5285 Alabama Highway Northwest.
You don't happen to own that store, do you?
No.
I thought maybe you're looking for a free plug or something.
No. Talk to you later.
Thank you now. Appreciate it. All right. Oh, by the way, a hotel in England has replaced the Gideon's Bibles with 50 Shades of Grey. Anybody read that around here? Let's see. Anyway, you'd have to know that's an inside story to know the inside joke on that. Stay tuned. More up today on 2 after these words.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on PostureCraft. PostureCraft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
Cheyenne, Cheyenne, where will you be camping tonight? Lonely man, Cheyenne, will your heart stay free and light? Dream, Cheyenne, of a girl you may never love. Move along, Cheyenne, like the restless clouds up above.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck here in the Holler.
Link of Cullman is a relatively new organization, and here to talk about that, I guess, is the originator is Miss Dawn Owens. Welcome to the program, Dawn.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about what is Link of Cullman.
The Link of Cullman County is a faith-based nonprofit that is working towards building community in Cullman, working with area stakeholders in order to maximize our resources and transform lives through the love of Jesus Christ. And so we hope to do that in trying to break the cycle of poverty in Cullman.
Okay. Why did you decide to do this?
It has been about a year and a half kind of vision that was placed on my heart that would really try to eliminate some of the barriers that exist for individuals who are finding themselves in poor and vulnerable situations. And if you look at statistics these days, unemployment is going down, underemployed individuals are having a harder time getting jobs. So in that, realizing that some of our service providers often weren't speaking to each other in various ways, and so whether that be agencies or ministries, other nonprofits, they just get caught up. I do the same thing, get caught up in my daily work, and so there are individuals who are trying to seek assistance, but others aren't speaking to one another in order to find out how those resources can be allocated well.
Okay. How do you know this? How do you know that the agencies are not talking to each other?
I had gone out a couple years ago and started talking to various agencies to learn a little bit more about what was going on in the community. My husband and I had come, I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. My husband is from Cullman, Alabama, and so we'd moved here about 2 years ago and had started a church. And in our desire to start that church and serve our community, we wanted to learn a little bit more about the community itself and what the needs were here. And so I went out to several agencies and started to talk to them, and they said, we don't know what other folks are doing here. And that was also with the churches as well. And we've got a lot of food banks and clothing closets set up, and so in those conversations starting to hear probably a lot of duplication of services were going on. And so I just started praying and really kind of asking God, what is it that you'd like me to do with this information? And that's where the vision for the Link of Cullman County had come about. And so if you really think of a hub of a wheel, we'll be a clearinghouse of resources that'll be available so that we'll connect folks to what those resources are, whether that's volunteer opportunities, tangible needs that are needed within the community. So, for example, if Cullman Caring for Kids right now, they have some pretty empty shelves. They're needing food donations, and so we're trying to publicize that on Facebook for them and let others know what's needed in that.
How is this any different from 211 or First Call for Help that's already in place?
Well, both of those are phone calls that people will make. We'll be an actual facility that folks can come into. We'd love to.
But I need to correct you, because actually First Call for Help is at the United Way office, so people can come to the office.
Oh,
so
wonderful.
are you going to have a facility then available for people to go into?
Yes, we are working on that and negotiating our location right now, and we'll have that very shortly, and we'll make an announcement on Facebook. But yes, individuals will be able to come in and visit with us. We will then meet with them and discuss any of their needs and be able to resource them out as well and offer referrals. And then we'll also have programs going on within our office as well. We're going to hopefully be able to host some GED classes. We'll have financial literacy classes, some other adult job-related, job training type classes that would be faith-based in nature.
Okay. I kind of want to go back, because how often, how are you going to be open during the week? Are you going to be open 24/7 or?
At this point, we'll probably just start off 8 to 5 is where we'll begin. And then over time, if that needs to shift and change depending on what programs and needs we have within the community, then that would change up over that.
See, 211 is actually open 24/7, so people can call First Call for Help or come to the United Way office. And then if they, if the office is closed, then 211 is open, so then people on the weekends or after hours can call them. So you're hoping that eventually you'll be able to get to that point So do you think that that might be a duplication of services?
It's not intended to be by any means. As I had gone out and done the research, there's not very many individuals who mentioned 211 to me, and I've heard of the service, but wondered how well it was advertised enough for those who are really in desperate need being able to utilize the service. And so this is also a slight difference in that we're also mobilizing the churches around this as well, because a lot of them do provide services that aren't connected to 211, and so we want to make sure that everybody's in tune to what's available to them in the community.
Dawn, let me ask you, where does the funding come from, or is it all volunteer?
A lot of it is volunteer at this time. I'm the only half-paid staff member at this point. We'll continue to go out and seek partnerships with our churches. That's how we'll receive a good amount of our funding. We'll also seek individual donations, and we currently have a financial literacy program that People's Bank has found interest in, and so they are funding that for the entire next year, and they're our lead sponsor on that. Though we do have some others that will hopefully join us in that effort, because financial literacy is a need and a great way for us to be able to break the cycle of poverty in Cullman.
Now, so are you teaching classes? Is that what you're going to eventually do?
Yes, we actually have a curriculum that we're taking into the high schools this year. We'll be in Vinemont, kind of a hybrid program in Cullman High School. We're also going to be at Child Haven. And hopefully in the spring, we've got 2 other schools that we're currently in conversations with that I can't announce at this point, but we'll be heading there as well.
And so you're going to be teaching reading?
Financial literacy.
Okay, financial literacy.
Yes.
Now, how is this any different from the CAUSE program, Keeping It Real, that's already in place?
Yes, the CAUSE program is a wonderful program, and it's a 2-day program that goes around to the various schools. This is a 15-week financial literacy program. So they will learn specifically about how to make decisions that will affect later choices in their life. For example, some individuals make choices when they are in desperate need to deal drugs, or they'll make quick decisions to steal instead of go out and get a job. And so we want to make sure that we're encouraging our kids at an early age not to make quick decisions, but to really think through the process of education and finding a career, or going off to trade school, perhaps starting their own job. And so part of the curriculum will speak to that. We'll also talk about budgeting and how to do that well. We'll talk about debt and predatory lending institutions. And then the last part, we'll talk about a life plan and how to really create a life plan.
So you're going to have to hire teachers in order to do this?
We'll have volunteer facilitators, and the majority of them will be from People's Bank at this point. But we do have a couple youth pastors who have decided to join us in this effort as well. But we'll continue to recruit those volunteers as we expand into other schools.
And are you a 501c3 type organization?
We will be. We're seeking 501c3 currently right now.
Okay. So you're seeking then funding from some of the schools, or from churches and from other organizations like that?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have an office?
Not at this point. We'll be making that announcement hopefully on Facebook within the next couple of weeks. We're in negotiation stages right now.
Okay. Unfortunately, we're all out of time. Well, thanks for being here today. We appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we have even more of Today on 2 coming up right after this.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
In times like these, the special moments are more important than ever. At Eva Bank, we understand your life can be a bit hectic, so we offer a variety of personal banking options with individual assistance. From online banking to Advantage savings and checking, as well as loans to further your family's success. Eva Bank, making your financial needs easier so you can get back to the more important things. That's the Eva Bank Advantage.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck here in the Holler.
Welcome back to Today on 2, and it's time to give away our prizes for today. We have a new prize to give away today. We have High Tide Sports Grill Meal for 2, and of course that's been one of our prizes for the last couple of months, but we also have the 3-visit tanning package from Shimmer and Glow Tanning Boutique.
Wow!
Those are the prizes for today. What are we going to do if we get a phone call from someone in Montana?
Oh, I don't know. They'll have to drive down here to get their collect their
pick up your prize, or to use your prize, one way or the other.
That's
true.
true.
Now that we're streaming
That's right.
everywhere,
That's true.
we may get phone calls from who knows where.
Well, wouldn't that be exciting?
Okay, let's look at our merchant ads. We'll ask you a question, of course, about one of these ads, starting with Festal Market Plots. They will be open tomorrow morning, as well as Thursday and Saturday from 8 until 3. Kim went by there on Saturday and picked up some fresh veggies at Festal Market Plots.
Deb's Bookstore, your hometown bookstore just down the road. Used books are half price every day, and new books, of course, are the way to go, and they've got the used books as well, and gift certificates are available at Deb's Bookstore.
Mr. Plumber, Cullman's only professional full-service plumbing, sewer, and drain company, locally owned and operated. They'll give you free estimates on new construction. Call Adam Burgess, that's Mr. Plumber.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, business, men's suits, sport coats, regular sizes, big and tall sizes is what it specializes in. And he's got up to 5X for casual shirts and 20% off right now his Pima Cotton.
Uniform Place for summer style, color, and comfort. Uniform Place, of course, has the Landau made better, the cargo pant constructed for comfort, now at Uniform Place.
And Tires for Less is more than just tires. They can check the air conditioning, oil changes, minor engine repair, shocks, brakes, 80 years of experience servicing cars. And if you mention this, you saw this ad on Channel 2, you can receive $5 off your next oil change.
The crew that stands behind you when you need them the most. That's the people at Earl's Body Shop. Earl's Body Shop offering 24-hour wrecker service located on Highway 31 North.
And St. Paul's Lutheran School is now accepting applications for the 2012-2013 school year for PK3 through the 6th grade. Quality Christian education for over 50 years. Enroll now. There are limited openings left.
Summer learning available with the Tutor Doctor, and we are going to talk to Karla Brauer here in just a couple of minutes, and she will talk about what's going on this summer with the Tutor Doctor.
And save as much as 50% off the new Cullman Hydro Master Tire at People's Tires. This premium quality remold tire looks like new, wears like new, European style.
There we go with some of the merchant ads. Our question for today, which advertiser is talking about the styles and color for summer? Which advertiser is talking about styles and colors for summer? 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. The first person with the correct answer receives the meal deal for 2 at High Tide Sports Grill, as well as the 3-visit tanning package from Shimmer and Glow. And they have all kinds of tanning available. I think they're the only place that has tanning beds and the spray tanning and stand-up tanning.
Yes, they have a good combination. So if you don't want to get exposed to those rays and stuff, the light bulbs, then yeah, you could still have a wonderful tan. It's a great way to do it.
It is.
It's a healthy way.
So that's one of our prizes, the 3-visit tanning package from Shimmer and Glow. The meal deal for two at High Tide Sports Grill. All you have to do is tell us who is talking about the colors and styles for summer. Remember, just one winner per household within a 30-day period of time. We have a caller ready to go. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling, please?
This is Joyce.
From where are you calling?
Cullman.
From Cullman. I thought they were for sure from Montana or something like that. Okay.
Next time, just fake it and say I'm from Montana, okay? Make us feel good.
Oh, what was the question? Oh, who has the color and styles for summer?
At the Uniform Place.
Yeah, you got the right answer. Uniform Place. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Uniform Place. They have the looks, the scrubs, the bright looks for summertime.
Yeah.
People like to be stylish.
You know, if she just tuned in and hadn't watched the first of the show, she's going to think we're crazy. I just thought about
calling
that.
from Montana.
What's wrong with these people?
Okay, let's look at the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Baldwin Counseling Center. Have problems, need to talk, want some privacy? Help is a phone call away. Call Dr. Howard Rogers. Solving problems one at a time. 256-737-3087.
Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center, open 7 days a week. Splash and play for just $10 a day. Outdoor park, pool, slides, and much, much more at the Cullman Wellness and Aquatic Center.
Mullins Body Shop, Highway 31 South in Phelan. 52 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. And of course, you can still count on them today. That is Mullins Body Shop.
Sweet deals are available at Dairy Queen. Check us out. Any three for just $4.44. The Mini Blizzard meal deal is just $5. Now that is a fantastic deal. Look what all you get for $5.
High Tide Sports Grill, new summer hours, open 3 until 9, Monday through Saturday. Special events on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with live music on Saturday night.
And Doug Doggett Jewelers annual July inventory reduction sale. I bet you that ends tomorrow. So if you haven't been by there yet, you need to go. Store-wide discounts with selected merchandise half off. Shop early for the best selections at Doug Doggett Jewelers.
Knight Free Insurance, providing insurance coverage for 3 generations, started by Paul Knight, continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free. They'll design a program just right for you and your family.
And Shimmer and Glow Tanning Boutique. Amanda and Jessica are the owners. They're beginning, intermediate, and advanced tanning, stand-up, or custom spray tans available. But check out all the lotions, swimwear, handbags, and much, much more that are available. They even provide child care.
Open the door to history and fine prints. Renard's Gallery and Gifts, an art gallery for both purchase and for viewing. It's a gift store. Custom framing are also available, and they're on the web, renardsgallery.com. There we go with our merchant ads for today. Now it's time to check the birthday book. Who celebrates on July 30th?
Well, let's see if we have any birthdays. Looks like Tracy Randolph is going to have a birthday, so happy birthday, Tracy. Your name will be put into the drawing on Friday, where you have the possibility of winning an 8x10 portrait from Baker Photography and an ice cream cake from Dairy Queen. Yay! We love Dairy Queen.
And let's check the weather, brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch at Cherokee Avenue. Here's the forecast for today. It'll be partly sunny, slight chance of showers, maybe a thunderstorm later on today with a high of 91. A better chance of rain tonight, low of 73. Tomorrow, cloudy, 40% chance of rain with a high around 92.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
What's going on up there?
You'll get used to it after you've been here a while. That goes on practically every morning.
Right. Oh!
Hey, let's do that. We're going to fight.
Take your time, boys. Where do you think you're going to a fight?
Hurry.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at On Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck here in the Holler.
We continue with more of Today on 2. Karla Brauer is our guest today. Karla represents Tutor Doctor. Hi, Karla.
Good morning.
Good to have you back on the program.
Thank you for inviting me.
For people who are not familiar, even though we've been running the ads all summer and so forth,
Yes.
Tell us, what is Tutor Doctor?
We're an educational company that does one-on-one in the home for any subject, any age, at your pace. It could be anywhere from a 4-year-old all the way to senior adult.
Yeah, this is one thing that we have a tendency to overlook is the services you provide for adults.
Yes. Yes.
Can you help me remember? Do you have any magic pill that helps me remember?
Just researching and reading and things like that that can keep your mind active.
Okay, so that's kind of the key to that then,
Yes,
huh?
yes it is.
All right. But you had mentioned something about, you had an experience just this past May where you tutored this young man who was failing math.
Yes, it was in May, and his parents contacted us, and he was flunking math, 8th grade math. He had missed some concepts back in earlier grades where he just was not getting the algebra in the math portion. So we set up him to be tutored, and his parents asked him to be tutored 1 hour for 6 days a week because it was a very crunch time. He had 3 weeks before school was out, and he was in danger of failing the 8th grade. So 1 hour for 6 days a week, he brought it from an F to a C.
Fantastic.
Just 1 hour a night to go over the same concepts that he was having trouble with, made him succeed.
And we commented about that, about how math is one of those things, if you don't get it, then you're going to be behind, you're going to be struggling all the time.
It builds, all the concepts build on each other, and if you miss some multiplication tables earlier in school, then that hurts you later on.
Yeah. So you've got that. What are some other things that you can do?
We can do reading. We have other tutors that can teach you to sing, voice teachers, French, Italian,
so you can
piano.
be an adult that wants to learn how to learn a foreign language.
It's not just the students in high school, elementary, middle school, and college.
So you're with an organization that has a big pool from which to choose for the different avenues, whatever you need.
We have over 50 tutors for every aspect. We have some that can teach computer to anyone. Could be senior adults, could be adults that has never really had an interaction with the computer system. How to work your iPhone, your cell phone. I usually get my daughter to show me how to work mine.
Every time you get a new cell phone,
yes, we're trying to do this point in the summer, trying to do a back to school exercise for you to get ready to go back to school, to get over the jitters of, oh no, school is here, can't sleep till noon, have to actually dress, and other than shorts and a t-shirt, things like that. So we have some tips that we want to share that gets people in a habit of getting ready for school.
Okay. So did you want to share them now, or you wanted to be able to go into the homes and share them with those people?
We can do both. We can share them now. Try to get your students from being jittery about going back to school. Talk about it. Refresh their memory about things they learned last year. Go to the library, read some books, go over some of the things they did learn. Make it a family outing. Go to the grocery store, buy some snacks and things like that. Start going to bed earlier and getting up earlier. For the younger kids, you can do some dry runs. You can get up really early and make sure you have all your clothes laid out. That was always a big deal with us. Especially if you have girls, you have to go to like 15 outfits before you get ready and go out the door. Just trying to get yourself ready.
How about for a kindergartner?
Kindergartens are so precious. They really need someone to interact with them to get them kind of ready. Do the going to bed at earlier at night and getting up. Try doing some quiet time exercises, especially if they have not been in a school setting. It's because they don't exactly nap, but they have to lay quietly. Get them involved, get them excited. It's kind of scary. Get them excited about going to something very new.
I can remember one of my nephews, his first day of kindergarten, he came home that afternoon, and afterwards he said, well, this was pretty good, but I don't want to do it anymore. And his mother said, oh, contraire.
You got a long time to go.
12 more years of this.
Yes, yes.
So you've kind of got to get them into that mindset,
Yes,
right?
yes, you do. And but we can help with anything like that. We can, if you want to refresh the things that you learned, we could help you come into the home and do that. If it's reading, catching up on reading. If you struggled with reading last year, you're probably going to struggle this year. So we could come in for a couple of weeks before school starts, kind of get you in the habit of reading, refresh your reading skills, your math skills. All of those are tied into science and history and things that you have to, your writing skills for essays.
And this is something that the parent can control, how many weeks or how many hours or whatever. You y'all negotiate and talk that over?
Depends on how aggressive you want, and it's up to the parent. They're purchasing the package. It's really up to them to get what they're paying for. It's up to their schedule on their budget.
Okay, so it's very flexible then.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
yes,
definitely.
It is.
And ACT and things like that, a lot of high school students are really concerned about that because that affects what colleges they can get into.
It does, and we have parents early as the 6th and 7th grade preparing for the ACT.
Yeah. Well, don't they take them, they can take them as a 9th grader or a 10th grader? What's the first year?
The first year is 10th grader, but you could take the pre-ACT, which we have some 7th graders that are taking it. And of course, that just really shows where their strengths and weaknesses are. They don't usually take that score, but they could. If they have a perfect score, they might not have to take it again.
Right.
But we have qualified tutors that can teach and show you the core subjects, the math and the science, and the reading and English portion of it, also the test-taking skills.
Right, yeah, because some kids just can't take a test.
Right.
They're smart, they're intelligent, they know what they're doing, but they just can't take a test, yeah.
We have adults now, we have actually a family, a husband and wife, are going into med school, and they have to pass the MCAT to get into med school, so we have a third-year doctor actually tutoring them for about 4 months to get them ready to take the med school exam.
That's a big one.
And they have a family of their own, so it's around their busy schedule.
Yeah.
The high school graduation exam,
Yes.
is that given as seniors or is that given earlier?
That starts in the 10th grade. For the 10th grade, and you have until a senior to pass the 4 portions of the high school graduation exam. And we have tutored several families in the 4 core subjects of passing the graduation exam.
Now, have you done it where you've gone into the family and maybe there are 2 or 3 different children, different ages and stuff?
Yes.
Have you been able to work with all 3 of them at the same time?
The block of hours that the families purchase is over the whole family. Dad, mom, grandma that lives there, brother, sister, whatever age, whatever grade. If it's a 1st and a 5th grader, we would send in 2 tutors.
Okay.
Maybe just one that's real well-rounded. If it's a 1st grader and a 10th grader, definitely 2 tutors.
Right.
And then an adult that's going back to school for his employment or whatever is a 3rd tutor, but all comes out of those block of hours, no additional cost.
Oh, wow. So that makes it very convenient.
Yes,
then.
and around your schedule.
Right.
Because everyone's busy.
Yeah.
If someone decides they need some help before school gets started, how do they get in touch with you?
You just give us a call, go to our website, give us a call. We will come and talk to you and see what your need is and then match you with a tutor. And we look at your area you live in, your personality, and your need.
Yeah.
We match the tutor with someone that's a student that's in sports and has activities like that, someone that they can bond with, can form a relationship with.
Makes a difference, yeah.
And still learn. So
definitely. I hadn't thought about that before. That makes a difference. Because if
It
you've got a
does.
teacher that you don't jive with in school, that makes it hard for you
It
to
does.
learn.
It does.
Yeah, and sometimes
And
that
the same
happens.
way with tutors, we talked about this when you were on before. If
Yes.
you don't click with the tutor, they'll switch to a different.
We'll switch another tutor.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Sometimes personalities just don't, you can't learn from each other.
Sure.
And we do screen our tutors very well. We do a phone interview, a person interview, we do an orientation and a background check because we are sending that tutor into your home.
Yeah.
We want to be very careful.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for being here today.
No problem. Thank you for inviting me.
Doctor. I need to go to the tutor doctor. I need to
We
be
all do.
tutored. Yeah.
We'll have more. Stay tuned.
These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at Own Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler. These hot summer days mean hot mattress sales. On Your Own Home Furnishing Store has super sale prices on Posture Craft. Posture Craft, made in Alabama, gives you affordable luxury, memory foam, and a double-sided mattress that will last for years. Save today up to 70%. On Your Own offers you 6 months, same as cash. Free delivery, free setup. See Dan Stevens, Brian Myers, or Ron Stone at Own Your Own Home Furnishings on 4th Street Southwest, a block west of the parking deck in the Holler.
And now it's time for our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas. The Faith Baptist Church Homecoming Jubilee will take place August the 10th through the 12th, starting at 7 p.m. nightly. Look at all the entertainment that's available. You need to go there to Faith Baptist Church in Vinemont area. And July the 31st and August the 1st is with the Roast to Remember of Bob Kurtz, former pastor of St. John's Church. Dinner, prizes, and fun at the TP Country Club, and the Guinness record attempt for Ironman 71. Ivory Wind Concert and Steak Dinner will be taking place on August the 12th at 5 p.m. That's featuring Adam King and Nathan Woodward, and tickets are just $25 per person. The proceeds are going to help the Ukraine mission trip. Give them a call at 256-734-0344 for more information or to purchase a ticket. All the community billboards are brought to you by Pepsi and Cullman Jefferson Gas, and if you want to, you can email us at channel2cullman@gmail.com, fax us to 256-734-7680, or Facebook us and be a friend on Channel 2 Cullman, spell out the number 2.
Weather forecast, partly sunny today, slight chance of rain, maybe a thunderstorm, possibly severe weather later on, a high of 91. Cloudy tonight, 60% chance of rain, low of 73. Cloudy tomorrow, chance of rain once again with a high around 92. And Jacqueline, who's going to be with us tomorrow?
Well, it looks like we're going to talk with Wade Harbison and give us an update on what's happening at Park and Rec, and then also we're going to be talking about a bass tournament. Are you a bass fisherman?
No, I'm not.
No.
We'll find out all about it tomorrow.
All right.
For the people who do compete. Remember, tell your friends, we're now streaming live on the internet. Channel2Cullman.com is the website, and the programs are archived on YouTube. You can watch today's show all day long.
Oh, over and over again.
Just like we do. Thank you for watching today on 2.
Hope you have a great day.